Alright, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is your favorite animal scientist, Mr. Kester Amos. I'm actually in my poultry. Of course, you can see there are a lot of birds around me. So these are layers. We started from the day old, raising them here. I'm going to show you the cages where we're going to take them into. So this is actually about 8 o'clock in the night. So I'm just inside my farm. Of course, my farm is within my premises, so I can always stop by and check on the birds at any time. So coming in here this evening, it looks so beautiful, so quiet, so perfect. So I decided to make a video to share with you. And this is the beauty of farming. You need to go into farming and be passionate about it. You don't just farm because of the money you want to make out of it. Farming should be something that gives you joy and pleasure. So being around the animals like this is one of the things that gives me so much joy. So these birds you see here are 750 layers, pullets actually. We brought them in a day old, and they are going to be 11 weeks old tomorrow. We are making this video on the 14th of April. Yeah, today is April the 14th. So tomorrow, the 15th of April, they will be exactly 11 weeks. And you can see what the birds look like. They are so good, so good. They are weighing about 1.4, 1.3 kg already. And that's to tell you that the birds are doing perfectly well. So it's a small space. You can see what we have. So these are laying, they are going to start laying at 19 to 20 weeks. So we still have a few weeks to go. And we have some of them here. So you can see when you look here, we also have some of them here. So what we want to do is, because the place is getting so tight now and congested, so we're going to start moving the bigger sizes to the cages starting from tomorrow. Of course, we've just shot them with the Komarov vaccine, which should be administered at 8 to 10 weeks. So at this stage, we are going to move them, the bigger ones like these ones. You can see that, of course, will not be coming out from the cage. We'll be moving these ones into the cages, while the ones that are still a bit smaller will have enough space to themselves and will also feed very well. Because usually with layers, there's very high levels of competition. And of course, the bigger birds will always prevent the smaller ones from feeding adequately. So what we do is we select the bigger ones away from the smaller ones so that the smaller ones can always meet up. So you can see the poultry house is partitioned. It's a small facility we have here. We use it mainly for broilers, and this is our first set of pullets we are raising here. So most times we just have a set of broilers here, and a set here, and a set here. Probably some 200-300 birds in each of these partitions. So we have birds readily available every time, because we have at least 3 sets of birds in the farm. That's for broilers. But because we wanted to bring in these birds, we had to slow down or pause the broiler production to raise these pullets. So once we move them to the cages, we resume again the broiler production. So initially what we did, we discovered all the birds, of course, were in one place. Then as they began to grow, we discovered some of them were growing faster than the others, so we had to separate the smaller ones to this other side and the inside. And now you can almost not differentiate which one was small and which one was big, because when you separate them like that and keep them according to their sizes, they do very well. And of course, those ones that were much smaller have also caught up with the bigger ones. So it's time we begin to move them to the cages. Ideally, we'll wait till they are 13 to 14 weeks old, but because we don't have so much space here, you can see how the birds are. So we are going to start moving the bigger ones to the cages from tomorrow. So the smaller, the ones that are still a little bit smaller, will have ample amount of space to feed and also to catch up on time. But at 14 weeks, all the birds should be in the cages. So these are pullets. We are going to be making some series of videos. We're going to be giving you some lectures hopefully in my next video I'm going to give you a step-by-step vaccination program on this layers. So if you haven't seen my videos before, please make sure to subscribe to the channel. Kester Amos is the name, your favorite animal scientist. We have over 240 something videos on various livestock enterprises comprising of poultry, broilers, layers, piggery, fishery, grass cutter farming, rabbit production and pig production and all of that. We do virtually everything livestock production. So we're going to be doing some series of videos for poultry production. Going forward from now, we're going to take you back to the beginning, how the birds came in, and also the routine vaccinations and also programs that have been carried out for these birds till now. We've not lost even up to 2% of these birds, as you can see. So the birds are doing perfectly well. So we're going to show you, we're going to talk to you about our programs, how we rear these birds step by step. So just to end the video, I'm going to take you to the other side. There's not much lights there. These lights are here because the birds are here. So the cages, we're just going to show you the cages. It's not going to be this bright, but you still have a view of it before we say bye-bye. So let's take you to where the cages are, where we'll be moving these birds from here into those cages.